Hey guys, Mr. The Jericho here with Dark Souls. So it's been a while since I've done any YouTube stuff, so I decided I should start putting some content up. And this is going to be the bulk of the content because this is a massive undertaking. We're going to be doing a Soul Level 1 run, right? Not going to cut anything. If I get stuck on something, I'll just fast forward through it, or maybe just leave it. I'll see what you guys prefer. As you can see, this is a brand new character. No, I deleted all my saved characters, because what we're going to do is a super challenge. We're going to do Soul Level 1 with every single class. So there's going to be 10 playthroughs of this game on this channel. Yeah, it's a lot. I did do a test with a warrior, and I got to ONS, and I was stuck for a while, and I said, test successful for some reason. So yeah, I did that, and then I also started a game with a cleric, and had a bit of a problem with the recording. Also realized he's a terrible person to start with. I'm actually going to start with, so I noticed, I learned during that playthrough that there's very few weapons he can use, so I'm going to have to use a kind of crap weapon. One rule I want to make from, there's a couple rules for the series before I get into it. Rule number 1, obviously, no leveling. Rule number 2, they're all boss runs, so you have to beat all bosses, including DLC. I have obviously DLC, so you'll see Calamite, Manus, and Artorio. And then Priscilla also is included. I have to kill her, because otherwise I could bypass that entire area, which seems kind of against the point of a Soul Level 1 run, so she has to die too. The other rule that I've thought, another rule, no duping. I won't do any dupe glitching. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. If you do, I won't be doing any of that. And the other rule is I cannot use the same weapon twice. So once I pick a weapon for each character, I don't know what I'm going to choose yet. I've played a lot of this game, but not enough to know that. Like, a couple of these guys, these two, I might just stick with their weapons. Him too, maybe. Probably Thief not. Bandit probably. Hunter maybe. Is that the same as one of theirs? No, that's his own weapon too. Okay. Sorcerer probably not going to use that piece of crap. Pyro probably. Cleric no. But yeah, so what I'm thinking, like I said, I haven't planned it out. I'm just going to kind of wing it. I think I'm going to start with this guy. Because he's got pretty good dex and strength, so I can kind of go down any path I want, really. Actually, the Hunter would probably be the best to start with. Well, or the Warrior. No, we'll start with this guy, with a Deprived. We're gonna name him Naked Snake. Obviously, we're gonna name him Naked Snake. No, I don't have a rule in the gift. I could take any of them. For this guy, I'll definitely just take the Master Key. The only guy I won't take the Master Key on is probably the Thief, because he already has it, so I'll take something else on him, but yeah. Let's see. We'll give this guy, that's what this guy will look like. There's Naked Snake. I'll shut up and you can watch this intro video.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead, the Witch of Izalith, and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
And so we begin. So yeah, I'm going to use this first playthrough is going to be a bit slower than the others. I'm going to use it. I'm going to watch. I'm going to let all of the videos play through, so you'll get to watch those. So if we're hoping for that, you get to do that. Yeah, and I'm going to use it as a bit of a tutorial, vaguely, kind of. So. Yeah, so obviously all these things, for those of you that don't know, they're messages. Most of them are going to be developer messages, basically just telling you stuff. I'm not going to read any of them, really. It's how you do all the abilities, fight, block, blah, blah, blah. This guy is a boss. I didn't even notice him the first time I played through, so if you've never noticed him, he's there, and we will fight him, so. Not now, though. He would destroy us completely. So, we're going to move on. I don't know how long each video will be. It's going to be kind of like a feel. We're going to feel how it goes. If I feel like we've made a good amount of progress, even if it's a shortish video, I'll probably just do that. In general, I'm probably going to try and keep the videos somewhere like between a half hour and an hour. And that's just because I know a lot of YouTubers like to keep their videos short, but I look for content. I want to watch stuff. I want stuff going on in the background while I'm doing stuff, so yeah. I'm going to just, it's going to be a lot of content, so. This is the first boss of the game. We're going to leave him alone. We will deal with him later, because we could fight him now, but it would take forever. Because we're very naked, so we're going to leave him the hell alone and go get our stuff. Which is a plank shield, which I will be replacing pretty much as soon as I possibly can, because it's complete crap. And that is our weapon for now. I don't know what I'll use for this guy. I haven't decided yet, but this club is... I am actually going to use this for another character, so I don't want to use it in this game. I plan on using that for my cleric build, so I'm only going to use it until I find a better weapon. First thing you want to do is come up here. It's like the second one, like there. Yeah, there it comes. The ball falls down and opens this for you.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank
Nope,
goodness.
definitely not hollow.
I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll
Yeah.
die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
We'll leave him alive. I believe that's Oscar, I think is his name. I'm not 100% sure, but he gives us all kinds of nifty stuff. What he gave us was the key to get up here, and then our Estus flask, which is basically your health regen. For those of you that don't know, basically up on the left there, there's two numbered, 00, that's not relevant right now, I'll explain that later. Health is your red bar, your green is your stamina bar, which is depleted anytime you do an action, basically. And then your Estus flask, you have 5 of them. They basically heal you, which I'm sure you'll see sooner rather than later. Oh, right, this has that jumping attack. Ow. Yes, I'll kill this guy just because, why not? Style points. So what I'm doing there is parrying. There's a couple different strategies for most enemies in this game. If you hold up your left bumper, you'll hold your shield up. That'll block attacks, and you can simply block an attack and then counter attack. That's the basic early. That's how you pretty much learn the first way. Then you'll start learning to do that and circling around them with the lock on, and then you can use your RB attack, and that'll do a backstab if you're behind them. Then there's also parrying, which is the most effective way to do it, but also the most difficult, which is this. Basically, your guy, right as their weapon's about to hit you, you want to deflect it, and then you can counterattack for massive damage. But yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead and beat the first boss because we've spent 15 minutes not killing a boss, so let's kill a boss. This guy's actually pretty easy. He's very easy to dodge and everything, so you shouldn't have a whole lot of trouble with him. If you do, just know that you're supposed to. This game's all about dying a lot, so if you can't beat him when you first play, just keep trying. It gets easier. And then that door opens back there, and we can go ahead and move on this way. There's nothing else we can do here right now. I've never noticed that. You can hear the guy down here walking around. That's super cool. I've never noticed that. Because usually when I play this game, it's I'm watching something in the other TV or whatever. This is going to be new for me to have no background music and only game music, so yeah, there's something I've never noticed before. That's pretty cool, actually. When I first played this was like kind of jump scary, so warning.
Legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall return.
Spooky bird Velka, maybe Velka, maybe not, I don't know. If you want to know about the lore, you should probably go watch EMB's stuff, or Vacha's, or any of those guys. I don't have any original ideas on lore, I just agree with what they tell me. And here we are. The main hub of the game, I guess. Well, it is the main hub. So, again, for those of you that haven't played it, it's kind of an open world. The whole world is all connected. You can get around the entire world by walking. You never actually have to really go through loading screens and stuff. The whole world, well, there's a couple areas you have to, but mostly it's all here and ready to go. Before we get started, though, the first thing I'm going to do is the suicide run. Actually, if I do this right, I don't even have to do that, now that I think about it. The first thing I'm going to do is clear out this area. There's a bunch of stuff here that'll be nice at the beginning of our run. Fire bombs will help us take out the first boss pretty quick. This guy is irrelevant to us. We don't have... Do we have an attunement? Oh, we do have an attunement slot. Still irrelevant to us. I'll probably use a pyromancy there. So, disregard him for now. Well, I mean... we could get a heal, but... No, we can't, because our... yeah, everything's 11 on this guy, so we don't have enough faith, faith? I think it's faith that does that. This is what I came down here for, those homeward bones, really. This is some irrelevant stuff because we're not going to use it. I'll probably just buy a bottomless box later and throw all that crap in it. Those are red cracked eye orbs, cracked red eye orbs, whatever. Irrelevant to us, and then these are talismans. Those will come in handy. I would do the graveyard run, but I don't need any of the stuff down here, so I'm just gonna... Ooh, someone's already rang a bell. I am online. I'm not playing offline, so... Yeah, I don't know... Oh, hey Skelly. Probably kill himself, right? Or I'll fall off a cliff and die. This is gonna happen a lot. Don't expect a deathless run. We can just... Luckily, it's right there, so we'll just go grab the souls, continue on. Pretend that didn't even happen. So I think they're right over here. But yeah, we're going to be, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by dying, we're going to be playing online. Oh, I already got that. The only thing is, I don't know if I actually want to deal with invaders. Oh, another rule I didn't mention that I just now remembered is... I'm not going to be using summons, so summons are not available for fights and such, so that's going to make ONS a bitch. But yes, so I don't know if I'm going to try and fight anyone, just because I don't think I can't imagine a lot I can't imagine a lot of people that aren't just cheating are going to be soul level 1 and have lots of good stuff. So I'm probably just I'm going to kindle bonfires and stuff, but after that I'll probably just kill myself so I can get back to hollow form. And once I figure out what weapon, I don't know, because I know we're not going to use this, because I need this for my cleric, because he pretty much has no other options. That's pretty much all he can do, is use this stupid weapon. There's an S-stock back there, not going to bother with it. Grab this just because it's on the way. Yeah, I'll have to think of weapons as I go. Most of the problem with the weapons are in the fact that I don't have enough dexterity to wield them. I'm not opposed to two-handing a weapon if I can. Strength for the strength stat, but the dex stat you can't get around, so later, ghosties. We'll be back down here to deal with them at a later date. For now, we're gonna go ahead and go talk to this firekeeper and get our firekeeper soul expended. She cannot speak, but she can sure as fuck restore our Estus. So there we go. There's that. Basically, what that does, there's a couple. I think there's maybe. Well, if I killed her, I'd get a firekeeper soul, but there's firekeeper souls scattered throughout the world. Every time you get one, you can use it to reinforce your Estus flask, which you see at the bottom there, +1 now. It basically just heals you for more whenever you use it. So. The satisfaction of a parry. Come on, do your jump attack. Oh, I missed it. Damn. I actually don't like parrying these guys. They have a couple attacks that are like, really like, they aren't fast. They like hold their weapon in the air for like an hour basically. So I usually don't bother parrying those little guys. I'll just backstab them. And grab this guy. The thing over on the bridge there, you can see it from here. You can get to it with a jump there. I wouldn't bother. It's not that big of an important deal. Yeah, usually that's a backstab. I'll usually just do that for these guys. Or just hit them. It doesn't matter. Usually parrying them, you can usually just kill them with one backstab, so it's not a huge deal to just do that. Over here's the rat, and everyone's died to this guy once, I think, so hopefully I won't. He can poison you. He's the first enemy in the game that can poison you, and being poisoned right now is really shitty, because there's no way to counteract it other than getting to a bonfire. So we're just gonna not be poisoned. I'm trying to decide how much of each area I want to actually explore. I guess it's gonna kind of depend. I'm not gonna make a guarantee this will be a 100% run or anything crazy like that, because I don't know everything in the game. So I think I'm just gonna go through like the main areas. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of exploring. However, if this ever gets watched and people start commenting on the, leave me comments or whatnot, or my Twitter, or in the videos, in the comments of this video, if you would like me to do some sort of like more casual playthrough, in which case I'd be more than willing to show as much as I can. But for now, we're just gonna do the main area stuff that I need to do, or that I want to do. I might do some optional areas if there's something there that I want. Oh, hello. Ow. I think I can... Hey, our first armor. Now we don't look ridiculous, right? Dun, 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 dun. We want to get over... We want to get our shield ASAP. Because I can tell you we sure as fuck are not using this plank shield for very much longer. In fact, we're gonna go ahead and stop using it almost immediately. What? I thought that killed him. Well, now it did. Ah, frame rate, why are you doing this? Hopefully the video comes out looking pretty good. I've got it set for full 1080p and all that, so it should be a pretty solid, it should come out pretty good. If it doesn't, I might redo it, but I doubt it. I'll just adjust it for the next video and go from there. A spear. What do I need to wield that? I can wield that. Oh. Hell yeah, that's it. That's our weapon. This episode we're a spearman. Well, this whole series. That's okay. Here we go. Well, we found our weapon. That's awesome. This thing's got good range. Yeah, this'll do. Ah, that was a cool drop. I've never used a spear before, so this will be interesting. This guy has something we want a lot, which is that. Get our heater shield going. I don't know if I want that. Firebomb. Can I buy? Oh, I can buy a bunch of those. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna buy a bunch of firebombs. Because I bet those will be really handy against some of the bosses. Or they'll do nothing. But I have a ton of them now, so I can use them if I want. I don't really have, like I said, I don't really have a plan for much of this. Like, other than the cleric, I'm using that item, the weapon I just had. Everything else is kind of going to be as we go. Like the spear. We just found the spear, and it turned out to be able to be wielded by us. And since it is able to be wielded by us, it is now our weapon. Also, I'm going to go ahead and explain what humanity is. Humanity basically is a counter in the upper right there. You'll see it go up. You use this in this game in order to PvP. You have to be human, which is going to this bonfire and reverse hollowing. By the way, anytime you stop a bonfire, it resets all the enemies in the area, so be ready for that. So you want to reverse hollowing, which is going to turn us into a human. Much nicer. However, we're not going to stay that way, and then you can kindle the bonfire. Every bonfire in this game, except a few of them, when you rest at them, it refills your Estus. Most of them will refill it to 5. If you kindle it, it'll give you 10. And I did die on purpose there. There's a reason for that, just because I want to be hollow, so I don't have to deal with any potential PvP. And I didn't have any souls to lose, so it's, you know, no big deal. Oh, right, this is a pokey weapon. I can poke around my shield with this. That's cool. Also, why am I using that pile of crap when I have my actual real shield? So yeah, I don't know what we're going to wear armor-wise on this character. I guess that's going to we'll just see as we go. Also, the reason I want this shield is because it blocks full damage. So when you block like this, you don't take any damage. A lot of them do percentage damage, like 80%, 70%, etc. This one blocks all of it, which is why I chose it. Although there is a shield I'm probably going to swap it out for later that does virtually the same thing. It's just a tiny bit heavier, and it gives you a very nice poison resistance. Poison resistance. Hollows. Well, there's death number 2, I think. Is that already 2? I think we're up to 2. I'm not going to count falling off at the beginning as a death. Screw that. So we're at 1. 1 real death from enemies. And that will happen. I did say, I want it to be known that I never said I was good at this game, I just said I'm going to play it. So those deaths are going to be probably a fairly frequent thing. Especially, these guys, that attack's just so annoying. Their flail attack, if you don't have any poise, which I don't really have any poise, that could be a real problem. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was dead. It can be a big problem when they do that flail attack, because that'll knock your poise down and you'll just get stun locked. So that does happen sometimes. If you watch speedruns, that happens a lot. That's a big thing. There's a room in the upcoming area that is kind of like a joke of a room that can kill a run for just so easy. Also, short sword. Okay, what'd you drop? A short sword. Okay, well, we have plenty of those now. I believe these are black fire bombs? Yeah, so these are like the fire bombs I bought, but better, so. I don't know what I'll use. I don't know why I bought all those fire bombs. No idea. I thought it was a good idea. Actually. If I could use them properly. This made this easier. That's for sure. This part's kind of a bitch sometimes, but glad I bought them now. We're going to want to run in here and definitely... oh, actually, I bet we could do it from here, too. Ha! I like having fire bombs now that I've finally done it. I totally dig them. Makes annoying parts like this way quicker. There's a treasure up there. I don't want it. I don't care about it. It's not relevant to me, I don't think. I don't even remember what it is, which makes me think I don't want it. If it was an important treasure, I'd probably remember it. Also, there you go. Those guys can Estus Flask as well. Dude, I wonder if we could hit them from here. That's not going to work. What about right there? No. Okay, I'll just go kill them. I was just playing around. Okay, maybe I'll continue buying a few of these fire bombs, because that's pretty nifty. That's a trick right there. You can actually jump over that. Normally you're supposed to... The hint is... Most of these things have a hint. The hint is you're supposed to fall off here to avoid it. Or you could run backwards, or just do that. And I know a bunch of people right now are going, what about the Black Knight? I'll deal with the Black Knight. I want to get this first. Uh-oh. I would like to get this first. I'd like to get this first. I'd like to get this first. Thank you. 2 twinkles and a chunk. Cool. Okay, so we got a chunk. That's nice. Those guys drop random... Did I not kindle that bonfire? I have an extra humanity. I hope I kindled it. Otherwise I waste it. Oh well. We'll find out when we get to it. So this guy right here is a Black Knight. Hardest enemy in the game up till now if you took the regular path. Not actually that hard. That doesn't do much of anything. If you parry him, not a big deal. If you got your parries down, this dude is cake. And you have time to flask in between, and then you can be ready for his next one, usually. Unless he does that. And then I look like a fool. Ha 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 ha. Was that 3, 4? I don't even want to know. Let me test this. Okay, I did kindle it, so I don't know why I had an extra humanity there. That's weird. Ow. Okay, well, now that I've killed them, again, let's go kill the Black Knight properly. Oh, I'm not dead. That's, interesting. Wow, I actually had to focus right there. I'm still focusing. That's sad that these guys are giving me so much trouble. But that's Dark Souls. Little shit'll kill you a lot. Don't get me wrong, bosses will also kill you, but you'll fuck up on stupid things like this a lot. If you're the kind of gamer that gets pissed off when you die, this is definitely not the game for you. If you're the kind of gamer that can deal with death and you don't mind dying, this would be the game for you, I guess. It's the opposite of what I just said, so kind of obvious, really. Ow. No, thank you. It's so much easier than actually fighting them. I like this a lot. Does he block damage from that still? No, it still takes damage. I like it. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? A Titanite shard. I'll take it. So yeah, they can use Estus. I think I said that already, but anyway, let's do this the right way, shall we? Gonna get you, Black Knight. You may have killed me once in an embarrassing fashion, but never again. Bam! That's what you're supposed to do. You get a quick backstab on him, then you can just get out of the way if you're gonna miss your parry, and then parry him. And then if you want to be cheaty about it, you can get behind him and backstab him usually. What I just did there was a partial parry. If you almost parry it, it won't do full damage. So as long as you're close, you will not die usually. Usually. Sometimes it'll still kill you because it's Dark Souls. Like that was a full damage one because I did not block it at all. So I didn't think he was going to do that attack. Can't parry that attack. Shouldn't even try. Parry that one though. Yeah, his shield bash attack is unparryable, so don't do what I just did and try and parry it. If he hits you, you can usually just kind of back off and heal and be ready for the next one. Like that. Best advice you can get in this game is don't panic. If something bad happens, don't panic. Just kind of try and stay cool. You can usually work your way out of it. Got another Titanite chunk. So we already got 2 chunks, I think. That's pretty good. Pretty good start. This ring is worthless to us, and it is crap, but we'll put it on now just to have a ring. It could be really good, but it's not. The reason for that is boost HP, boost defense while the HP is low. The problem is, by the time it activates, you're so low that you're pretty much going to die from one hit anyway, even with the extra defense. And it doesn't activate, it won't activate until you're the hit after. So like if a hit puts you into low, it won't activate halfway through. which is kind of sucky, because if it was, that'd be great. Why do I have 2 humanity now? What am I getting humanity for? I know there's a reason, I just can't remember. I'll probably see it in the comments, and I'll go, oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Ah, yeah. So, first boss, we're basically there. I think this is probably going to be the end of the video when I get to the next bonfire. We'll do this the way most people do it. Actually, well, the way it's not I guess it's intended that you're supposed to do this. For this very first boss, you run back here, climb up this ladder. You can do a plunge attack on him. The problem is, if he puts you right here, you got to be real quick to get through his legs and out this end. Let's see if fire bombs work on this guy very well. I've never tried it. Firebomb. 120. That'll work. Obviously, don't parry bosses. There's only, I think, 1 boss you can actually parry in the game. And we're not going to be seeing him for a while. But yeah, here you go. Now we know if you are having problems, go buy some fire bombs. And this guy is pretty easy. That took, what, like, less than 10 fire bombs. So, for about 500 souls, you can buy enough to kill this guy. Didn't even need my spear. Don't even need a weapon. Firebomb run. I have a feeling that's going to be something I'm going to have to do with some of the characters with terrible weapons that don't have any choices. I hope I make it. I'm naked. I should make it. I think I'm safe. Yeah, I should be good. Oh yeah. That is not what I wanted. None of that is. I'm gonna do, actually, I'll go unlock, there's a shortcut down here before you do anything crazy. You're gonna want to unlock this. It takes you back down to that bonfire, which is right outside of the, that arrow guy. Where we've been, the bonfire we've been at. And this is the way you're intended to go. But you can go this way, which is around past Mr. Dragon. If you time it right and get him to come out. I think the best way to get him to come out is to just fully show yourself, I think. Nope. And you gotta make sure you have to kind of learn his attacks. He's got a couple different attacks. These ones are all bad. Don't go on that one. Also, by the way, apologies for the Steam overlay thing down there. I forgot to disable it, and I probably won't bother to do it ever, so you just have to get used to seeing that. All my friends will get, oh shit, that was where I was supposed to go. I didn't go, so I'm gonna hide under here. That's what I was trying to get him to do, and I didn't expect him to actually do it. Where is he? Is he back up there? Yeah, okay. So when he does that, you actually, that's what I want. I'll show you why in a second, if I can make it. If not, it's no big deal. Come on. Woo! We're literally playing with fire. That's not it. I don't like it when he tricks me. Come on, jump. That's fire. That's fire. Yeah, it may seem really stupid, but there's a reason I'm doing all this. It's actually pretty cool. It's a pretty useful reason, too. For this next bit. And you might be able to see why if you look under the dragon up here. If you look below what he's guarding, you'll see why I want to be over there. Oh, that's it. Oh, damn it. I was too slow. Oh, well. Okay, well, I'll try it one more time, and if we can't get through, I'll go to a bonfire the intended way, in the boring manner. Yeah, so, just so you know, this is the shortcut ladder we just kicked down, so if you didn't understand by my terrible explanation, this is actually where we're at. And then you just hop up here. And then you're back here. And then up here is going to take us to where we were just at. That should kill all the guys behind us. Oh yeah, what'd you give me? Another spear. That doesn't help me at all, but okay. I have to be a lot faster. If I see him jumping down and not being fiery, I need to go. That's fire. It's hot. We should be good. Yeah, we're good. And that's why we wanted to come over here, because there's a bonfire, and then this guy should fuck off now. He'll go up here, and then he should... Yeah, now we'll fly away. Later, bitch. I think he comes back, I don't remember. Some people say he does, some people say he doesn't, I don't care. But yeah, so that puts us at this bonfire. I think I will continue. We're at 47 minutes, so nearish an hour, but I think as long as I get this shortcut up here, we'll be good. I'm going to leave this Black Knight up here alone. I'm going to not fuck with him. Yeah, so if you're playing this the first time for some reason through with me, don't go up here. There's this pathway. This is the intended way you come through here eventually. This up there, don't go up there. You're gonna get wrecked. This part, what you want to do is not fight any of this terrifying looking shit. Just gonna want to fly on through here. Let him close that. Yeah, so if normally that guy runs through and does exactly what he just did, which is close this door. If you get hit enough, if you run up through that area just like I did, don't stop, don't hesitate, and you don't get caught by any enemies, you can actually beat him. And now we're on this side of the wall. Yeah, and then you can go back there and kill them. I'm gonna not right now. There's nothing in there I need. I think this is a halberd. Yeah, we won't use that. Make sure you grab that basement key right there. And then the intended way is over there. I'm sure at some point I'll show all the intended ways to go through stuff, but basically this is just massive shortcuts. Oh god, I'm glad I heard him coming. This guy's right in there. He'll aggro on you right around here, so don't do what I did and forget about him. These guys really can ball their soldiers, people. They'll fuck you up pretty quick. So, there's 2 more in here. If you can trigger this one. If you can trigger that guy to come out by himself, that's better. And then parry him like a man. Then go ahead and slide around him. Yeah, normally you're not going to come in through this way. You'll come in this way, I think. This is the shortcut way you come through all these guys. Normally you're going to come into this area from where I'll show you in a moment. That's why you want to be careful about when you drink Estus. Like, again, right there. Bad time to do that. Yeah, you can see if you don't get your parry, how quickly it can go wrong with some of these enemies with combo attacks. It gets pretty scary pretty quick. That's why on a lot of enemies it's safer to just do the circle around and backstab strat. So usually that's my preferred method. If I feel confident, I'll parry him. But so right up here, we'll get on the way back. I want to go to Andre right now, so we're gonna run past this big spooky guy, past all these guys, and go straight down here and go talk to Andre, and then we'll probably call it there for this episode. Well, no, maybe we'll go back down. I don't know. Maybe we'll go get that. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. So while we're here, we might as well do this. Kindle this guy up. I didn't kindle that one out there. I'm not going to kindle every fire. I'm probably only going to kindle ones that I will be using frequently. So this one's a given, because this is another pretty important hub. Then down here we've got our good friend Andre. Very important. This is our guy that we can buy stuff from. Sells all this stuff. Weapons. I don't think we need any. Oh, he sells. Yeah, I don't think we need any. No, we've got our weapons, so we don't need that. That we're gonna need later. This stuff we'll all need at some point. For now, I just want to reinforce my weapon of choice, which is the spear. I don't remember how many Titanite shards I need. It's like 8, something like that. Go ahead and reinforce that guy. There we go. So we're +5. That's as far as we can go right now. We'll probably rush to get the +10. There's a thing you can do to get +10. We'll probably rush that. Right now what I want to do is die, actually. Sounds weird, but there's a really effective way of dying right here. And this Titanite demon will kill us real quick. Thank you. We'll probably kill him later, just because he's in my way. There's a bunch of those in the game. Yeah, you know what? I'll make this episode a bit. I want to end on a good. I could have ended there, but I'll end back at Firelink. I need to go in here and get this. And then we can go ahead and head. What I'm gonna do is basically the second Firekeeper soul is in this room we just came out of. So I'm gonna kill this big black knight, hopefully. We're gonna kill him, take the Firekeeper soul, activate the shortcut, and go back to Firelink, which is the very beginning of the game. That very first place we came in. Well, the place that bird took us to. It is I should say. It's not the very first place. Also, look how much more damage our weapon does already. It's pretty cool. 227? What were we doing before? Like 127? Sorry, my throat's a little dry, so I'm coughing. That'll do it if you'd have an hour of talking and forgot to bring a water bottle like a moron. So we want to get this guy's attention. I think we'll try some fire bombs on this guy. Ow. Ouchies. Yes, this guy can be pretty scary if you don't know his move set. You cannot parry this guy, so don't even try that. You can't backstab, or you can parry him, but you can't counter hit him. So you can parry him if you want to be a hero, but I'm dead. I hate this guy. I keep forgetting that move has a second. I could end here, like I said, but since I said we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it, goddammit. We're gonna go get that guy dead. Once he's dead, he also does not respawn. So that's another reason I want him dead now, because I don't have to deal with him later. So. Yeah. Also, if I suddenly go silent, it's because I muted myself to cough. Because like I said, I forgot to bring a water bottle to this session. And that is a big mistake now that I'm an hour in. Alright, come on, third guy, let's go. Let me parry you. Thank you. Go ahead and grab our souls again, just so we don't lose them. And then let's do this again. Probably just, I think I'm just going to use the fire bombs, because better range. I guess this is kind of cheesy, but does he still take damage if I do? Oh, he does. Cool. I forgot they have Estus too. Cool. Okay, well there you go. Now he's dead. What did he drop us? A shard. Cool. Could have used that a minute ago, but oh well. You're gonna notice up here is a guy. Very important story-wise. I'm gonna leave him the fuck alone though, I don't care. Because we want to go down here. No, we don't. Oh, I almost did that. We want to go over here and get this first. Get our Firekeeper soul, and then we want to go over here. We have to wait for it now, but that's fine. Good thing I'm glad I made that jump back out. Now, what we're going to do is take this. This is a shortcut, basically, which is interesting to show you exactly where that is and relevant to all that area we just covered. All those Berg, all the Undead Berg, all that place. So where we're actually going to be at is literally back at Firelink. So, all of that area we covered, essentially, like this whole over there, we went all the way over there. Basically, we ended up right there, straight up. So, shows you kind of how the map's designed. There's a lot of that. So let's go give this bitch her soul. Now we got a +2 Estus, which I think is all we need. I think. I don't think we actually need any more. I think that should fully heal us, just about. I don't know how to test it quickly and efficiently. That's a word. Efficiently. So yeah. That is, I guess, episode 1 of the first part of this giant Dark Souls challenge. I'm Circle of Manias. And as far as upload schedule, I don't have an upload schedule per se. I'll try and do, when I do record these, I'll probably record like a couple, maybe 3 or 4 total at a time. And then I'll put the videos out there, like once a day for a couple days, and then do another batch of recording. So, hopefully I'll have a video a day is like my highly optimistic goal. Probably more like one every other day. It's going to be a more realistic thing. So yeah, just keep an eye out and comment. Tell me if you like it or not. Give me some opinions. I always want more challenges, not just for this game, but like lots of games. Give me like challenges, just that you could think of. I might not have the game, but I might get it for the challenge, etc. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. Hope you look forward to more. And holy shit, it's Havel the Rock. All right, guys. Later.